These are the components you need: is a monitor, a desktop, a keyboard, a power cords for monitor and desktop, and a speaker, a BGA cords, and I will recommend a surge protector. Once you have all of these devices, you are ready to setting up a new desktop computer. Now I'm going to locate a BGA ports on the desktop. Some of the computers has a BGA port, some other has DBI ports, some other has HDMI ports. Now you can see here in my desktop it has a BGA ports. Usually it is blue 15 pin rectangular shape. As long as I have a BGA ports, I will use BGA cords to connect desktop and monitor. First grab the BGA cords and plug into the BGA ports. Make sure you plug in right away so that you don't bend any pin. Once it is completely plugged into the port, pin the screw tightly on both sides, otherwise it will fall. But don't spin the screw too tightly, otherwise you may bend any pin. Second, connect the BGA cords to the monitor, which is on the bottom. However, many monitors have their BGA ports on the back. Now grab the other side of the BGA ports and plug it into the BGA ports. Plug the other side of the ports, line up with the pins and push it in. Tight the screw properly, but don't tight the screw tight. Third step is plugging the mouse and keyboard into desktop. Let's take a look at the mouse cable. It has a USB connector, therefore I have to connect USB connector to the USB port. However, some other keyboard have PS2 cables which has to plug in to PS2 ports. You can see in my desktop it doesn't have PS2 ports. Next, plug in the USB cable into USB ports. Make sure you push in concisely. If your keyboard cable is USB, plug it into the USB port, which is here. In many desktops, including Lenovo desktop, has two of the USB ports in the front, which can be used for connecting mouse, keyboard, or any other accessories that you desire. When you may plug in the speaker with the desktop if you want. Many computers have auxiliary ports on the back, has 3D color coding, which is below the USB ports, and some other computer has it in the front. The green and blue auxiliary port is for speaker and headphone, but the red auxiliary port is for connecting the computer with other type of device. Finally, it's time to connect the power supply cables. Your desktop should come with the two power cords, one for desktop and one for monitor. Now connect the power cords with the desktop. One side of the power cords connect with the desktop power ports, which is on the top and has 3 pin. Now push it in all the way. Now other side of the power cords plug in into the surge protector. If you don't have a surge protector, you can plug in into regular outlet. However, I will suggest you don't, because if something is wrong with the power, it can damage your computer. Now plug in the monitor power cable to the monitor power port, which is usually located in the bottom of the monitor, has 3 pins. Let's plug in the other side of the monitor power to the surge protector. Finally, it's time to plug in the speaker power cable to the speaker, which is in the back of the speaker. Now I'm going to plug in the speaker power adapter to the surge protector. Now you can see here I plug in all the requirements, and now I'm going to plug in the surge protector to the regular outlet. Make sure you turn on the surge protector. Turn on the desktop. The power button of the desktop is usually located in the front. However, some other desktop has power switch on the back. Turn on the power button of the monitor, which is below the border. Make sure you turn the power because there are many different buttons in there. For example, volume button and color change button. Now you can see here in my desktop the light is blinking, which means the desktop is on. Also my monitor is on. You also want to make sure that your mouse and keyboard also works. After you turn on the computer, you must connect the computer to the internet, either via Wi-Fi or internet cable. If your computer is latest models or up-to-date software, computer will automatically ask you to set up a Microsoft account, and I will recommend you to do it. After you sign in your Microsoft account, you need a PIN to protect your privacy. With the PIN number, you can log in into your computer anytime. After you create your PIN for the computer, your computer will update by itself, which will take 5 to 10 minutes. Make sure you don't shut down your computer while it is updating. After you update your computer, you are ready to start.